Hello everyone, welcome out to my channel. Today we're gonna play some more My Hero Holiday, a My Hero Academia Otome game, fan-made. So let's begin. So we did Deku, Toruki, Boku. Now we're gonna do Kirishima. I'm probably not gonna do Haruka's route. Maybe do that next year. But let's begin. What's your name? Digital Wave. Just a few days before the holiday break. You blink in surprise as the bell wakes you up, realizing you've fallen asleep during your last class of the day. Larger than your normal teacher, you notice, as I was now at the front of the room. Modern lit with Sir Matos must have really been boring today if you fell asleep. Or maybe it's from all this extra training you've been doing lately. It's like, probably. Zyla glances at the class and quickly silences everyone. On instinct, most of the class had prepared to bolt from the classroom the moment the bell went off. It is the start of holiday break after all. Sorry, Class 1A, but I got some bad news for y'all. Due to the surprise winter storm, all travel has been advised against. You hear a loud moan from another student. But Sensei, now it's not a time to be irrational. You quickly silence any further grumbling. Your families have been notified. You can't help but feel your heart sink. You recently transferred into a hero class from general studies. You haven't exactly gotten close to anyone yet in the class, and well, you hadn't been decided to visit home again. At least it would have been a change in scenery. If I call you your name, please stay after class. Your head shoots up. Midoriya, Toruki, Bakugo, Kirishima, Haruka, and Digital Wave. The rest of you are dismissed. I'm sorry, but he would probably tell everyone. If anything, based on your recent work studies, I want to let you six know that the faculty is investigating the odd winter occurrence. Does it have something to do with the villain, Iceman, that our agencies have been investigating? I know it's a character from the show, the anime, but I still have to make a Marvel joke. Why Iceman is automatically here, being a bad guy, instead of being a hero with the X-Men. He's got a group of Ice Quirk users, and so far they've been laying low. Could they be planning an attack on the school? Don't jump to conclusions. It's highly unlikely that it's anything to worry about. It's winter after all, so maybe a winter storm's normal. I just thought it'd be pertinent to let you know. You can't help but wonder why even it could. You did one day of training with Muruku, who apprehended an Ice Quirk user without your assistance at all. Midoriya and Toruki had been working with Hawks, while Haruka, Bakugo, and Kirishima joined Kami Woods and Mount Lady at their agency. Just wave, don't look as if you don't belong there. You're part of the hero course now. You can feel your cheeks burning. You mumble an apology as you shift your weight from one foot to the other. The rest of the students grumble and are standing, even Bakugo, before leaving. Yeah, Bakugo be like even more grumble. It's like this is pointless. Give me some action. Digital Wave, you stop and look at your teacher, who let out a small sigh. You're not here to have fun, but maybe this would be a good time to relax a little. Relax, you just said the school could possibly be in danger. You look at him incredulously. He lets out another aspirated sigh. It might be, or it might be nothing. You should build up your trust with your fellow students, though. You'll be surprised at how important that is. You look up at your teacher in shock. Before you can respond, he zipped up his yellow sleeping bag, and his eyes are already closed as he sinks to the floor. Doesn't he have a bedroom to sleep in? No, he sleeps in this classroom. He has a little he just sleeps in the corner. You head to the lockers to change your shoes and grab your things. It's already getting darker outside, despite still being early. You step outside and look up at the sky. It's snowing, and the wind has picked up already. With the unexpected change in weather, you only have your scarf to keep you warm. You pull your scarf tighter around you as you walk towards the dorms. Think about what Izawa told you. You know that you need to make more of an effort with your fellow students. Everyone had been nice when you joined the class. You're determined to work harder to make closer friends, if that's what it takes to succeed. Even Bakugo, still, everyone's been nice. Even Bakugo? Are you sure about Bakugo? Looking down, you know something laying nearby. A phone? You grab the cell phone and turn on the screen. It looks like it might be Kirishima's. I might still get Ruka. I don't know yet. The Crimson Riot screen background gives you away easily. You can't help but smile as soon as you open it. You could almost mistake Kirishima and Crimson Riot for one another at this point. Is that his hero name? I thought that's his hero name. Thankfully, he left only a few minutes before you did, so he can't be too far ahead. You start to sprint forward. Your foot slips on a patch of wet snow, and you unexpectedly feel yourself falling forward. Your hands grip tightly to protect the phone in your hands. A hand grabs your upper arm, pulling you back onto your 2 feet. You turn around in surprise, your eyes wide. Whoa, careful, Digawave. It's really slippery out there. You could only blink in surprise. Kirishima? You know how strange it must look that you're holding his phone in your hands, your cheeks reddened. You shove the phone towards him. I found this right outside the school and want to return it to you. But I thought you'd be ahead of me. Oh, I realized I didn't have it with me, so I ran back to look for it. He rubbed sheepishly at the back of his head. My parents would kill me if I lost another phone since coming to UA. He laughs, and you can't help but smile. Also, how many phones has he lost in just half a year? Probably a whole bunch. Jitawave, how did you know it was my phone anyway? I think the Crimson Riot background was a giveaway. You could feel your cheeks reddening once more, and you're not sure why. Well, I'm surprised you know who he is. He's not as well known as the other pro heroes. Well, Kirishima. You can't help but smile. You mostly know about Crimson Riot through Kirishima. Your hero name and costume are a good homage to him. It's like, yeah, that's the reason why I'm like, oh, dude, thanks so much. I put a lot of thought into this, actually. Your cheeks burn red at his bright smile. The wind picks up and you realize your teeth have been starting chattering. It's getting pretty cold out already. Do you want my scarf? I mean, I know you have one already, too, but you could put it around your shoulders. Aww. You look at him in surprise. He also doesn't have a coat on, and he's just offering you his scarf. I'm okay, don't worry. You both walk towards the dorm, picking up the pace as the cold air stings your face. By the way, thanks for catching me when I tripped. I didn't get to say it before. He looks at you, slightly puzzled. Oh, that's nothing. Don't think anything of it. Besides, you were just trying to be careful about not dropping my phone, so I get it. Your heart beats a little faster in your chest. You hadn't expected him to be so perceptive. Him? Yeah, no. You're really the one who saved me, Digitwave. He turns to give you a wide smile, this time in reassurance. Your heart definitely skips a beat. Still, thanks. You can't help but mumble back as you tuck your chin behind your scarf. Thankfully, he had now escaped up to your room, well ignoring the blush across your cheeks. What's with this guy? You never met someone so easygoing and effortlessly nice. No wonder he's popular. You take over to the 4th floor and get off. You can hear Mina down the hall talking. You wonder why she sounds so excited, but decide it's not your place to jump in anyway, since you don't know each other very well. You pause for a moment as you hear camaraderie, warm laughter. You can't help but feel a little left out. It's like, yeah, just a bit. But just go talk to him anyway. That's how you make friends. Just walk up and talk. You toss your bag onto the floor next to you, and you let out a sigh. Not the holiday break you envisioned. You clench your hand into a fist above your heart. So why is your heart still beating rapidly? You shake your head and try to clear your mind. You still got homework to do. Catching up to the other 1A students isn't easy. Nope. Especially with all the stuff that they've gone through. With a deep sigh, you open your homework and still will yourself to stay awake. You've been getting up early each day to train before class, and your extra assignments usually keep you busy until you go to bed. It feels like you've been working for eternity when you hear a knock at your door. You look up in surprise. Sliding your feet into your slippers, you open your door. Hey, Mina. You're surprised but happy to see her. She's always cheerful and fun to talk to. Digitwave, are you still working on homework? Are you still working on homework? It's Christmas break, you know. I thought it was holiday break. You laugh sheepishly. I got a lot of catching up to do. Well, don't work too hard. I'll try not to. You can't help but laugh. You know that Mina probably should put more work into her stays too. Anyway, I want to tell you an idea I just had. An idea? Since we're stuck in the dorms for the holiday, why don't we have our own Secret Santa? It is a good idea. Obviously, we can't expect anyone to go buy anything at this point, but that's okay. It's the thought that counts, right? I've never done a Secret Santa before. No way, it's really fun. I have done it. Or was it a white elephant? I think it was both. If you're interested, we're all going to draw names out of the hat before the dinner tonight. Actually, I think I did both. A sudden fear hits you. Mina, I don't know people that well in class. What if I get someone and I have no idea what to give them? What if they hate it? You worry too much. You could always come to me if you need help. Who knows? Maybe this will help you get closer to a special someone. You groan loudly. Your first night in the dorms, Mina and Shiro had helped you decorate your room a bit since you hadn't brought much from home. When did I get transfer? Was this after the dorms got open? Because I would have my own dorm in their class then. You immediately want to know your opinions on all the other people in class. I don't know if that'll happen, Mina. You can feel your cheeks blush a little. We'll see. That means you're in though, right? You let out a fake sigh and exhilaration. Yeah, you can count me in. Yeah, okay. Yay, okay, see you for dinner then. You close the door and flop down onto your unmade bed. When she mentioned a special someone, why did that person face float through your mind? You groan into your pillow. You tried to distract yourself with homework until it's dinner time, but you weren't very successful. Finally decide to head down early, since you're only wasting time now anyway. You hadn't admitted it to anyone, but you actually decide about the Secret Santa thing. You had planned to sneak in quietly and play on your phone on the couch, but Mina immediately spots you. Just wave over here. Come put your name on a slip of paper and toss it in the bowl. Make sure to fold it up too. You toss your name in the bowl and watch as the rest of your classmates filter in slowly. I mean, Kirishima will say something different because Mina is his friend, he's known Mina since middle school. It seems like almost all of them are participating. Hey, did you wave? I'm so pumped for the Secret Santa thing. I love Christmas. He looks at you excitedly. Your heart skips a beat. He smiles, lights up the room. I've never actually done this one before. My family isn't big on holidays. No way! Oh, dude, I hope I get you then. I'll make sure it's a good one. It's a good first one. Aw. You feel your face flush. I'm just happy to participate within everyone. It's the thought that counts, right, Digitwave? He gives you another big smile. There goes your heart again. You nod your head at him, ignoring the heat in your cheeks. Digitwave, it's your turn. Come draw a name. You give Kirishima a small smile, a small wave, and run over to the group gathering around Mina. You plunge your hand into the bowl, and you can't help but hold your breath. Is there someone you're hoping to draw? Pulling your hand out, you slowly open and fold the paper in your hand. Azuri. You quickly I can't pronounce her name out. You quickly eat dinner with the rest of your classmates while you try to think of what you could get for her. It's late now, and you have too many thoughts swirling around you in your head. Throwing yourself into your bed, you close your eyes and let exhaustion take over you. You wake up just early enough for the sun to shine in despite the chilly weather. The wind howls gently outside as you force yourself to unwrap the warm blankets around you. Grabbing your bathroom tote, you slid your feet into your slippers and head down the hall to get ready. Even though you don't have class, you're determined to go train a little gym gamma. Weather be damned. Your quirk allows you to steal someone's sense of sight, but you have to touch them to do so. For now, you can only use your quirk on one person at a time. You grew up training at your family's martial arts gym, but since everyone in class knows your quirk, you still struggle a lot. That's why you need to train extra hard just to catch up to everyone else. You are grateful that you woke up early. No teacher stopped you from leaving the dorm. No Ida, for that matter. You smile to yourself as you put your shoes away in your locker. As you slam the locker shut, you hear the sound of another locker. An echo? You peer around the next corner. Kirishima, what are you doing here? Yeah, I don't picture you as an early riser. The boy looks at you, his eyes wide with surprise, as a smile spreads across his face. Hey there, Shishawave. I didn't expect anyone else to be here at this time, so you surprised me for a second there. He gives you a smile. You could feel your palms start to get sweaty. I just hoping to sneak in some training since I got up early enough. Same here. I usually sleep in, but I'm pretty amped up this morning. Avert your gaze towards the floor as you rub at your arm anxiously. You should probably invite him to work with you. Hey, do you want to train together today? It'll be fun. Your eyes meet his, and there's not a single hint of sarcasm on his face. He's genuinely excited. Yeah, that'll be great. You can't help but feel a little nervous. He's one of the strongest guys in class. You don't want to waste his time. But the image of him smiling, his smiling face keeps popping up in your mind, leaving you feeling warm inside. The way he smiles at you and forces you all his attention on you. You can't help but trust that those are his true feelings. Get ready, Digital Wave. You nod at him, giving him a determined smile. Yeah, dude, let's do it. I'll let you use your quirk on me after we warm up a little, if that's okay. If that's cool. Yep, that sounds good. You stretch your arms over your head. He had agreed to let you practice your quirk on him if he could try out a few new moves on you in turn. You take a deep breath and concentrate. The good thing about this matchup is that he uses close range attacks. He looks at you with a smile on his face. He hadn't hardened his skin yet. You run at him as fast as you can, hoping you keep his eyes off the rope, and you wrap around your hand. He throws you out a punch, hardening his hand a second before it hits you. It knocks the wind out of you, but not enough to throw you off. You were waiting for the moment his fist contacted with you. You grab his wrist and pull him towards you. Leaping off the ground, you do a somersault over his head. Before he can come at you again, you wrap your arms around his face, covering his eyes. You wrap your hands around his face, covering his eyes. Lights out. You whisper into his ear with a smile. He makes a sound of surprise as he grabs you by the shoulders and flips you over him onto your back. You hit the ground pretty hard and stand slowly. This is so weird. I can't see anything, but my eyes are blinking. I'm a bit creeped out. You notice that you're smiling for some reason and shake your head in amusement. You watch as he punches his fist together and lowers himself into a fighting stance. You start to run towards him again, attempting to keep your footsteps light. He stops. Using his arms like blades, he hits a nearby concrete pile, causing it to fall over. You skid to a stop, avoid being hit by the debris. Just like that, he uses his surroundings to block your vision of him. I can't pronounce that, so the rubble right now, at least. When I read out loud, it definitely starts stuttering if I can't read it. If not read it, but I can read it in, like, mind, but none. The rumble leaves the dust in the air, and there are now multiple places to hide behind. You scan the room, looking for his red hair. He hits you hard from the side. Kind of like Megamind. The original movie, not the whatever call it. I've never watched it. He swam to the ground and let out a small yelp. You don't wait for him to stop and apologize. Getting up, you wipe a trail of blood from the corner of your mouth. Are you okay? It gives away his position. Yes, don't worry about me. I'm pretty tough, you know. Got it. Let's keep going then. You don't give him an answer because you can see him now and he's got an excited grin on his face. You only got a minute left on your quirk before you need to touch him again to reset it. Without wasting your chance, you run at him again while unclipping the small weights from your belt. You throw them in the opposite direction as a distraction. It works, and you see him turn away. He scrunches his eyes closed as if to help him hear better. Your chance. You land a kick in his back, almost too hard, and ignore as he yells in surprise. You do feel a little bad since he didn't get a chance to harden first. As the momentum pulls him forward, he grabs the air until his hands find your waist. His whole body is hardened, and he pulls you towards him. You let out a cry of surprise. The timer is running down. He pins you down on the ground as your hands move up to his eyes once more to use your quirk again. You notice that he has a big grin across his face. Can we call it even? I just got my vision back, so don't take it again, please. You start to laugh as soon as you both are laughing for no reason, with him still pinning you down. You drop your hands from his face, and his cheeks flush red as he scrambles to sit down next to you, rather than pinning you down. He did a wave. You're bleeding from your lip. You put a hand on your mouth and wipe at it. Didn't even notice. It didn't hurt much. He immediately puts a hand on your chin and has you tilt your head up. I'm so sorry. Sorry, bruising up. I didn't mean to hit you that hard, I swear. You look at him incredulously. Huh? I'll be fine, don't worry. Your cheeks burn and your skin feels like it's on fire. Wait, what about you? I hit you pretty hard, too. I'm good, don't worry. I'm a shield that will never waver. He gives you a big smile, along with a thumbs up. Your quirk is really cool. You're so fast, too. Unpredictable. I'm really glad you joined our class, Digitwave. You look down at the ground, suddenly shy. Oh man, I love to see you fight Bakugo. I bet he gets really ticked off if you manage to use your quirk on him. Thought she was pretty calm. Character calm. You can't help but laugh. I could definitely see that. You start to laugh as Kirishima impersonates his friend, but are quickly silenced as the door to the gym slams open. What the heck are you two doing here? Busted. We were just getting some training in. I thought I made it perfectly clear yesterday that students were to stay in dorms over the next few days. No, you didn't. Sorry, you said don't that you informed our parents that we weren't going to be able to travel. You didn't say not to go to the school. Although Digitwave, I am glad you found a training buddy. You both should have known better. Nah, he didn't tell us anything, so I don't know you better. I plead the fifth. He lets out a annoyed sigh. You and Kirishima both mumble apologies. But plead the fifth won't even matter here because it's Japan, not the States. I think it's only fair that the two of you be put on trash duty for the next few days, since you're eager to leave the dorm. What's this? With this weather? We just went to the school in this weather, so I think it'll be fine. It gives you a menacing look. That's on you immediately. First, see recovery girl. You both look rough. Tell her I apologize for my unruly students who refused to follow the rules. What rules? You didn't tell us the rules. Sorry, Zion. With that, he turns around and wanders out of the gym. I mean, that joke's always just gonna write itself because he literally did not tell us that actual in that words. Oh man, trash duty for holidays. What bummer. Kirishima looks contemplated for a moment before smiling again. I guess it's not too bad though. Maybe you really do need to see recovery girl, Kirishima. He looks at you in surprise as you elbow him a little. Did I do something wrong? You have a really nice smile, you know. Your face flushes red. Does he compliment everyone like this? You're embarrassing me. He laughs and shakes his head. I didn't mean to. I just slipped out of my mouth, I swear. It gives you a smile that sets your heart on fire once more. You give your head a little shake to come back to reality. Here, let me help you. It's the least I can do. You wrap your arm around his waist, which is very firm and well defined. Let's face it, they all have a lot of muscle for 15, 16-year-olds. He gives you a little shy laugh. You spent the last 2 hours with Recovery Girl and Kirishima. It had actually been kind of nice. Kirishima is friendly, talkative, and always trying to make you laugh. He's earnestly Earnesty is endearing. You could feel a smile spreading across your face as you think about the day so far. It's already turning out to be an interesting winter break. Right now, you have one job though. You pull out your phone and text Mina. Surprisingly, she answers right away, promising to be over soon. You hear a knock at your door. Hey, Teacher Wave. I'm guessing you want help with your Secret Santa. She gives you a big smile. Is it the special someone? You laugh and shake your head as you roll your eyes. Aw, bummer. You can't help but wonder why she's bummed out about that. I got Azuri, but I don't know her very well. She seems very nice, though I do want to give her something good. You play with the hem of your shirt a little. It can be hard to be the new kid in class. She's so nice. She'll be happy with anything. You shouldn't worry. I mean, there's some things I definitely wouldn't want to give her. Also because it'd be offensive for her and her quirk. And it's just me joking. But yeah, no. No flies. I guess. But do you know it's... Or Gundams. Give her Gundams. Sergeant Frog reference now. I just thought of that. Give her Gundams. Like, I thought frogs like Gundams. I guess, but do you know... Is there anything she likes? Gundams. Frogs. Gundams. Sergeant Frog. Can we make her a Sergeant Frog? Actually, that's what I would be doing. I'd make a she likes frogs? Okay, I got an idea. It's like Sergeant Frog. Your mouth forms a straight line, obviously, which is Kero Gunso in Japanese. Well, duh. I kind of guessed that much. She's pretty good at school and level-headed all around. Maybe it will hold my charm. I still make her Kero Gunso, so I'll make her a Kero. Or maybe have Saruto help you and bake or something. Those are actually both pretty good ideas. Then again, I wouldn't be able to have fabric. You hold a finger to your chin as you try to think of which would be better. Who do you have for a Secret Santa? That's a secret. Hey, that's no fair. What if it's you? Is it? Well, no. She starts to laugh. I'm just messing with you. I got Ida. This time you both laugh together. That'll be funny. Don't tell me what you do for him. I want to be surprised. I can't wait to see. Okay, well, I promise Kamarari. That'll help him with a special gift, so just let me know if you need more help from me later on, okay? You can't help but think Mina is middling with someone's love life again, but you're relieved it's not yours now. I really appreciate your help, Mina. Thank you so much. After dinner you finished some more homework, and now you're finally laying down in bed. It's late and your body's tired, but your mind won't seem to rest. You keep thinking about training as well as the Secret Santa gift you need to come up with. You pull out your phone. It's late, but not that late. 11:42 is late. Should you text them? Kirishima. A hand feels sweaty for some reason. Hey, hope I didn't wake you. Hey, what's up? I just can't sleep, you know. Want me to come over? Wait, I'll just call. Wait, what? He's the only one that's asked if he wanted to come over. If he could just come over. You almost drop your phone once it starts to buzz in your hand. You answer it intently. Hi. Hey, Teacher Wave. I can come over if you need me to, but thought I'll call first, you know? Your face flushed as you thought of him coming over while you're wrapped in your blankets, wearing your pajamas. I'm good talking on the phone, no worries. I was actually having trouble falling asleep too, so that was good timing. It's a bummer not to go visit home for holiday. I hope you don't feel out of place. You know, being new to our class. Oh no, you guys are all great. Even Bakugo, even Bakugo. Okay, just all jokes aside. It's like he hit the nail on the head there. You're always got a friend in me. Is that a Toy Story reference, Kirishima? If that helps you feel any better. It actually does, and you grip the phone a little tighter in your hand. I'm glad you called. Better than texting for sure. So, what's keeping you up? Just stressing out, I guess. I get it, dude. I do. I'm pretty easygoing, but I find myself stressing here a lot. Can I help in any way? He's already being so nice, and that your heart feels like it's swelled to sizes. Like the Grinch. You close your eyes as you talk. A smile is plastered on your face, and somehow you find yourself relaxing. You blink your eyes a few times to adjust to the morning light in your room. You must have fallen asleep while on the phone. The cold air sweeps through the window frame, and you shiver slightly. You're on trash duty this morning as your punishment for using the gym for the previous day. It's a split punishment, so you only need to get our trash every other day for a week, but you still kind of wish you weren't doing it alone. You smile to yourself as you think of the events of yesterday. You'd never fallen asleep while on the phone with someone before. With one last stretch, you grab your phone and head out to start your day. Actually, I almost have. I was sick, though. You already got one bag full of trash, and you hadn't even hit every 40 yet. And it was actually 2 people that same day. And one was a text message, and I literally just fell asleep half the time we were texting, and I'm like, just fell asleep. How the heck do you have that? How the heck do we just have this much trash? You grab the last of the trash on this floor, and you tie the bag shut. Hey, did you wave? Let me help you with those. He waves towards the large yellow bags and trash in your hands. You give him a nod as you hand one of them to him. Thanks. I really appreciate the help. You could feel your tongue dying in your mouth every time his kind eyes meet yours. How did you sleep last night? Pretty good. You admit with a secret smile as you scratch absently at your cheek. Same here. Your face flushes red and you look at the ground. We should probably get these outside before it starts to snow again. He gives you a bright smile as he leads the way to the dumpster outside. It's easy for 2 people, and you manage to collect the rest of the trash quickly from the entire dorm. You can't help but be grateful for his help, or rather his company. Oh man, I love how fresh snow looks. You look at him as he smiles. He smiles so great that his eyes close. I don't mind the cold as much as long as it looks like it's like this out. That's true. The campus looks really pretty with all the snow. You grab a small handful of snow, pack it with a neat ball as he raises his eyes to meet yours. Whoa. He stammers as he grabs a handful of snow into his own hand. You launch a snowball at him, hitting him right in the chest. You were the one pulling out all the snow. You both start to laugh and quickly grab several handfuls of snow, packing them quickly into a pile into his arms. He quickly throws them at you, pelting you with several as he laughs. Boom. He puts his hardened arm into defense of the snowballs you throw at him as he dashes towards you. Kirishima gently crushes the snowball against your shoulder as he smiles brightly. His face is close to yours, and you can see your reflection in his eyes. You swallow, your heart races in your chest. The wind blows and you both shiver slightly. There's an awkward tension there as your eyes are unable to meet. Was it unable? Unable, yeah. His cheeks are bright red, and your nose, everything all at once as if in slow motion. Sorry, you're probably freezing now. His eyes finally meet yours as he smiles at you sheepishly. Your heart pounds in your chest. Should we head back? Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. You give him a small smile before walking beside him once more, back to the dorms. You still have a good chunk of your day free. It's good time to start on your gift for Ozzy for Secret Santa. You spent a good bit of time thinking about it the day before and decide that something simple would be good. You take a seat in your desk, glancing at your homework you still have to complete. Pushing aside, you grab some craft supplies from your desk drawer. Time to get to work. It takes you a few hours and some hand stitching, but you are pretty proud of the amamori you made. You write a nice note to go with it, and you ask Azuri to accompany you to the shrine in the future so you could get her a real amamori. But in the meantime, you hope your wishes of good luck are able to also reach her through the homemade charm. Phew. That makes me feel relieved. I think the homemade one actually would be better. You sit back in your chair and let out a sigh. I mean, the homemade one would not work as much, but it's more like, you did this by hand? You're right. The lights just went out. The wind outside begins to howl. The lights go off again, once more, and your heart races in your chest. Use your light from your cell phone to guide you towards your door. It's like we used our card on everyone. The floor is eerily quiet, and you can't help but think of what Aizawa had said. Could this be another attack from the villains? On your way to the stairway, you decide to call Kirishima. Hey Kirishima, what's going on? The power's out, and there's no one on my floor. Oh, I'm not sure either. It doesn't make much sense. Want to meet me in the common area? I'm heading there now with Bakugo. Through the phone, you could hear their footsteps echoing in the stairway. Well, you hang up the phone and head down the stairs carefully, lighting the way with your phone. Most of the class is gathered here already. The power seems to be out across the campus, and it's snowing heavily outside. It's clearly not their first disaster, and they're already sprung into action. You watch in admiration as several of the students go off, some to check out our dorms, others to contact the teachers. Hey, Digitwave, want to come with me to check the breaker in the building next door? He gives you a bright smile. You're secretly glad that he asked you to pair up with him. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so quick question. If we do it with I have to ask, I'm gonna probably have to do Aruka just to see how we do the ceiling thing. It would be actually really hard unless she uses her quirk. With me in the room and her in the room, because we're only like both 5'2". You wrap your scarf around your neck as you follow Kirishima outside. Oh man, it's snowing a lot again. Maybe Azawa was right. He looks at the sky, squinting his eyes slightly, lost in thought. Don't worry though, I'm sure everything is fine. You can't help but giggle. He's making a good attempt at keeping you from worrying. I mean, it could just be a snowstorm, right? He nods. Probably. He laughs a little. Or it's something from the teachers. I could see that too. A test like the test from the teacher? Oh, like a test from the teachers? Kirishima shrugs his shoulders. It won't be the first time. Class 1A Parents' Day event was nuts. My poor mom. Okay, I need to rewatch that part. Watch some of it. I know their beginning was kind of test was basically the bell test from like Naruto. But no one actually, but everyone still passes. He says that with a twinkle in his eyes. It must not be that bad. So Snow gets caught in his eyelashes as you can't help but smile at him. It's a quick walk to the break room, and you're surprised when you step inside. Whoa, this is pretty high tech. For sure, we're a top school for a reason. Touché. So we can flip the switches on the breaker, right? I guess. You pop open the silver metallic door and flip the switches, waiting with anticipation. There's a soft humming that starts. Whoa, it looks like that worked. It gives you a wide smile. Let's get out of here. This place is a little creepy. Nah, the alien over there is not gonna bother us. Definitely agree. It's like the alien from the Aliens. It's definitely not gonna kill us. He laughs a little bit, almost nervously. You hadn't realized how small this room is, and your shoulders are just pushing it along his. You grab the door handle and pull. Huh? You pull again at the door, and it still doesn't budge. Here, let me try. You step aside. You watch as he pulls it, gritting his teeth. He hardens his hand and looks down at them. I could bust open the door, but then the snow would get in here, and it could cause more problems. He's thinking. That's true. You shiver slightly. It's still cold in here. Darn. I forgot my phone too. Do you have yours? You take your phone out and frown. I don't have service in here. You sigh as you realize today would have been the Secret Santa party. I guess we should just wait for someone to come. Yeah. You both sit on the ground next to each other. After an hour passes, you both are fairly antsy. It doesn't feel right to sit and wait for help. Okay, man, this really sucks. Yeah, thank God, it's not just me. You both smile at her. Heroes don't give up. Digitwave, let's bust out of here before we miss the Secret Santa party. It gives you a warm smile. If you boost me up to the air dunk above us, I bet I could crawl in another room. I'm shorter than you. Probably better if it's a lot smaller. Maybe, but that has a window? Yeah. Although maybe it should be me. I'll probably fit better since I'm smaller than you. He nods empathetically. Good idea, Digitwave. He blushes slightly as you give him a big smile. It makes your heart squeeze when he shows such trust in you. He uses his hands as a cradle, which allows you to push at the ceiling tiles until you pop one out of place. Crawling through the cramped space, you can't help but feel the adrenaline through your veins. After crawling for a short while, you reach another set of ceiling tiles, which you eagerly push aside. Dropping down into the room below, you smile as you grab at the door handle, and it pops open. You did it! You give him a large smile. With your help, of course. I guess we should head back then, huh? You get to the front door of the dorm, and Kirishima stops suddenly. You give him a confused expression. The lights are all back on, and you can hear the rest of the students inside talking and laughing. It sounds like everyone was worried for no reason. You smile shyly. I'm really glad. You reached for the door handle before he stopped you. Hey, Digitwave, Yeah? You look at him with a gentle smile. He seems nervous and has a hand in his pocket. I have a gift for you. If it's okay, I'll let her give it to you alone. Your cheeks flush red and your eyes widen. What could he be giving you? He scratches the back of his head nervously. I mean, I just hope you like it. You start to laugh. I wish I had something for you too, though. Nah, don't worry about it. You're my secret Santa anyway. Your heart skips a beat as he smiles at you. He hands you a small box. I think Deku would be the only one that doesn't give you candy. You remove the lid and inhale in surprise. There are 4 candies arranged nicely. Yep, he was the only one that didn't give you candy. I don't know what to say. He gave you your analysis, which so he's better. It's like, okay, what does he say about my weakness? Did you make it yourself? You try to stop tears from welling up in your eyes. Well, Bakugo did help me a bit. Well, like a lot. So Bakugo made it himself. Kirishima had Bakugo help him a lot, and Todoroki had Shato help him. I wonder what Uruka's would be. You shake your head a little as he laughs nervously. This is perfect. He looks at you, looks at the ground, kicking his shoe at the snow. I also have something else to tell you. He looks at you with wide eyes and nervous smile. Did you wave? I like you. Your heart skips wildly in your chest as you smile back at him. But don't feel like you need to say anything back. Kirishima, I feel the same way. I like you too. His eyes widen, and his laugh, a large smile spreads across his face as he leans close to you. Merry Christmas, Digawave. Happy holidays. Thanks for playing. And that was My Hero Holiday, and My Hero Academia fan game. If you like my content, please subscribe, help out, comment down below. See you guys next time. Hopefully we could do Uruka eventually.